Hello, professional comm students. This is a very quick video to summarize Tuesday's lesson for you. Now, this is really just for the people who were counted absent because you did not show up for the live stream classroom from 7:30 to 8 on Tuesday. Everyone else, you already got this information in our live meeting, and hopefully you benefited a lot from it. So this is just for those absent people. You were still counted absent, but you still have to do the work. So if we are looking at your Google Classroom, what you will notice, and this is really why I needed to make this quick video, you will notice that you have a new project. This is not in a group, this is individual, and you will be creating an editorial. So in this editorial, what you'll find is that all of the lessons are underneath the same slideshow. And so you have access to see what every step of the project looks like, but you're going to be taking it one day at a time. So on day 1, you're going to be doing Tuesday's lesson. On day 2, you're going to be doing Thursday's lesson. And you'll be able to see that the slides outline that really clearly for you. Another thing you're going to want to pay attention to are the naming tabs for your assignments. Week 13 Tuesday is just the brainstorming step. This is what you're responsible for on Tuesday. Week 13 Thursday is the written editorial step. That's what you will be responsible for on Thursday. So let's open up the assignment and see what day 1 includes. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, all right. So editorial argument project. Day 1, Tuesday, just brainstorming, figuring out what an editorial is, looking at really good examples of editorials, and deciding what you want to write yours about. So because you were absent, I'm not going to walk you through the entire lesson, but I am just going to explain these slides to you and then leave you up to it. This is the definition of an editorial if you are confused. An editorial is very similar to an argument because you are trying to prove your point. So what we need to do before you get the assignment is read some really good examples of editorials. So on this list, editorial contest winners, there are a ton of great examples of editorials you can read, and they're not long. If you were to type it up, it would probably be 2 pages. They're not very long. So you have this whole list here if you want to peruse through it, but these are 2 that I thought that you could relate to and you want to read them both. The Resurrection of Gilgamesh, which is about social media permanence, and Gem Class Villains, which is about how we need options for gem class in high school. So things that you should pay attention to as you're reading these 2 examples: how long they are, that they use sources and how they included those sources, the opinion in each editorial. Editorials always have opinions, and how professional both editorials sound. So step 1, read those 2 editorials because that's what you are going to create. Step 2, pick a prompt to write your editorial about. When you click on 401 prompts for argumentative writing, it is exactly what it looks like. There are 401 prompts for you to pick from. So you're going to read through them and pick one that you want to write your editorial about. Now, one that I specifically want you to look for is prom worth it? I think it's a really relatable example that you will understand. Things to look for as you are reviewing that prompt. Each prompt includes background information to inspire the writer. And then at the bottom of the prompt, there are direct questions for students. And these questions should inspire your editorial. Let's pop this up real quick. So this looks like an article, but it's not. It's actually just the prompt. Is prom worth it? And then what you have here is background. It's a little bit of a background story about prom. And then here's just a little bit of background information, a little review of an article about prom. And that's all just meant to kind of stir your brain up and get you thinking. So it's just background information. And then when you get down here, these are the questions that the editorial is wanting you to address. Is prom worth it? Have you ever gone? Do you plan to attend? Is it worth the money? Is it worth the social anxieties? So these are the questions that you want to answer in your editorial. And you want to pick a prompt. You have so many options, and you want to pick a prompt that you are really passionate about because you're going to end up presenting this. So your task today is editorial brainstorming. Today, pick a prompt to answer. Read the full prompt background info. Open up the editorial brainstorming document assigned to you. Complete that document and hit submit. That is your task for Tuesday. So go back, do that. I'm going to open up the brainstorming assignment so we can look at it together real fast. Here it is, and it is exactly what you would think it is. What prompt did you choose? Why did you pick it? Summarize all the background information. Write down the prompt answers that it gives you in the article. So you're going to write the questions here that it asked you and your answers to those questions over here. Talk about counterclaim and rebuttal, and the definitions for those are right here. And then link 3 sources that you are Googling that you think could be helpful for you. This will take you about 35 minutes because coming up with the sources and thinking about a counterclaim and a rebuttal will take a little bit of time. Be sure to read those directions, and that should walk you straight through it. All right, so that is Tuesdays. Good luck. Email me if you have questions. I look forward to seeing your work. Bye.